What makes a heart beat? An unforgettable moment that knocks you off your feet, that gets stuck in your head like a song on repeat. The fire and soul, turn up the heat. The brave and the bold, connecting the streets. It's the way that we roll. Nando's is me, where passion, courage, and integrity meet. Elevates my pride, I'm the best me I can be. It's the energy inside, true to you and to me. I am what I eat, and I call it being free to grow and explore and to being part of more. I'm the rhythm and beat, you can feel it for sure. As I'm reaching my peak, I will ask you once more. What makes a heart beat? Is it the way we connect when we smile and we greet? Sit down, relax, pull out a seat. I am what you need, I'm the tongue in the cheek. I'm a one of a kind, you can call me unique. It's the way that we care, the way that we speak. It's the way that we share. I'm your strength when you're weak, I'm your hope when it's bleak. I'm the beat of the drum, the heart of the beat. I'm the thrill of the grill, I'm the courage you seek. A true family indeed, because Nando's is you. Yes, Nando's is me. I am the Nando's beat.
I was on holiday last year with my family, and my 6-year-old daughter, well, 5 at the time, turned to me one morning and said, "Mom, do you know how you hear music?" And I just knew that the answer wasn't going to be quite as simple as with your ears. And so I replied, "No, I don't think I do. How do you hear music?" And she said, "It starts in your heartbeat. You feel it, and then you can hear it." And that's the Nando's employee experience. It's something you feel, and only because you feel it so deeply can you understand it. It's what we call the Nando's beat, an expression of what makes us, us as an employer brand. Now, I share this with you, not because I think it's pretty cool, but because I believe it talks to the role that it talks to how the role of HR is changing. We need to be deliberate in creating this feeling, this experience for our employees. For me, that's our role, that's our responsibility. Our world is continuously shifting, and we need to evolve with it. We currently have more resources, systems, and tools than ever before. The traditional HR stuff is now automated. The HR department of today looks nothing like the ones that have come before. Well, hopefully. We know that HR is changing all the time, whether it's a result of a sudden world event like COVID, shifts in what employees need, want, or value, or new technologies. It's ongoing and it's never ending. So the thing is, we're never going to get there. But what's important is that we keep moving. We need to keep going, or we're going to be left behind. So instead of focusing on HR as we know it, old school personnel management and admin tasks, we should be spending our energy strengthening culture, creating meaningful employee experiences that drive performance and deliver our business imperatives. And for me, that's where we are in the evolution right now. So what's the difference between doing HR as we know it and creating these employee experiences? Well, it's rooted in the why. Why do we do what we do? What motivates us to make the changes, to implement the solutions, and do what we do as HR professionals? So let's take the traditional HR approach. Here's an example. The HR team thinks it's a great idea to deploy an HR information system. They attended a conference where the theme was HR technology is the future. They chatted about it in their HR team meeting and decided that this is what they needed to do as an HR team. But ask this HR team why they are doing this, and you might get something like, we're entering the 4th industrial revolution. We're already living it, by the way. And we need to remain competitive, or it's the single most important thing to do right now in the HR space, and our business needs people data available. Now let's consider how this might look different. So from that example to this, This is where HR deeply understands the company culture. Their role is to build an employee journey which is aligned to culture, and we need to be quite deliberate in doing this. We need to identify and define touch points along this journey, starting with pre-employment and ending post-exit. At each touch point, we need to be clear on what we want our employees to experience, what we want them to feel, and we need to be asking, how do we deliver an opportunity for employees to experience exactly this? Now I know that there are definitely some of you out there who are thinking this feels a little bit soft and fluffy, but this is not just about creating experience or good experiences. It's about enabling employees to be the best versions of themselves and to thrive, because when our people thrive, business thrives. So then it's not just about deeply understanding culture, it's about deeply understanding your business and making sure that the experiences we create grow our people to grow our business. So let's circle back to that example about the HR information system. In this world, we would implement an HR information system because it's an enabler to the overall experience that we're trying to create. We look at the journey, we see how we create the experience, and look to something like an HR information system which would enable this offering, this seamless experience for both managers, employees, whilst at the same time delivering efficiencies to our business. Can you see how the lens is different? We're solving business challenges and delivering results through the lens of creating meaningful and unique experiences. This is what we strive to do at Nando's because we're an inside-out brand. At Nando's, our internal beat and who we are on the inside shapes who we are as a customer brand, which is what most of you are familiar with. Our brand pillars, internal and external, truly work together to build one Nando's brand inside and out. The marketing and people function at Nando's work really closely together to bring our brand to life. And we do this by creating fired-up work experiences for both our employees and our customers. So some of you may have seen the video that was circulated at the beginning of lockdown, a message from one of our co-founders, Robbie Brosen, to our people, our Nandokas as we call them. You can see how this internal video shapes who we are on the outside. Because the thing is, we're more than just peri peri chicken and great ads and a place to work.
We first turned the Nando's flame on in 1987. It was an exceptionally difficult time to start a business. The flame we lit that day has continued to burn, not only in that casa, but in thousands of casas around the world. Today, we turn that flame off and the grills will go cold. This is the first time this will happen in South Africa. There are a lot of difficult first times happening in South Africa and in the world this week. But we don't do this with sadness. We do this with pride, with courage, with passion. We do this because for the first time, our flame must leave our home and go to yours and stay there for now. It's been called social distancing, but we like to think of it as social togetherness because we're in this together, even though for now we must be apart. Today, I feel energized and inspired. I have full confidence in our country led by President Cyril Ramaphosa. And I'm beyond proud of the Nando's leadership and Nandokas who have stood as one and lived the Nando's values and purpose. The way we have behaved today will define our legacy way into the future. Together, we can flatten the curve. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others. and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. Stay safe, stay home, and when we're all ready, we'll fire it up once more.
But the road ahead is long, not just for Nando's, for all businesses, for our country, and for this new world that we live in. HR professionals around the world are asking questions and trying to find answers to some of what is listed on the slide, and a whole lot more. Remote working, what does this mean around flexible hours? How has the work-life balance changed and people's perception around that? How do we focus on wellness, and what does holistic wellness look like in these times? Health and safety and other legislative components. How do we redefine productivity and what that means? How does our leadership change and become adaptive and visible during these times? And how does this change ways of interacting or communication with employees? Now, for me, in the midst of this tragic pandemic lies a gift. The gift of opportunity, an opportunity to reassess, to review, and to reinvent, an opportunity to do things differently. Now, I'm not talking about the opportunity to make everything we do into something virtual, but rather the opportunity to get to the core of exactly what it is that we're trying to do, trying to create, or trying to achieve. What do we want our people to feel and experience, and how do we continue to create and achieve that which is core in this changed world? You will find it is not as easy as taking everything we do and turning it into something virtual. This is about understanding our people. As the world has changed, so have people. You, me, everyone. And respond to it in a way that is right for our people, right for our business, and right for our brand. So I leave you with this, the wise words of Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, but whatever you do, you have to keep moving. Thank you, or as we say at Nando's, obrigado.